Are you familiar with Britney Spears, the music queen who became a worldwide star, won our hearts with her dancing, and topped the charts before turning 20? She's been going through some really amazing stuff lately, so you might want to settle in for this. There is no doubting that Britney Spears has had a profound influence on the world, regardless of whether you grew up singing along to her songs or you simply know her as a cultural phenomenon. However, before we go into the most recent information regarding her, make sure to watch this video through to the end, because what follows could drastically alter your perspective on her. With her first single, Baby One More Time, Britney Spears made her breakthrough in the late 1990s and quickly rose to fame. She became well known right away because of her memorable songs, memorable music videos, and indisputable talent. However, there have been difficulties along the way. Britney's life has been a roller coaster of highs and lows. From her highly visible mental health issues to the legal disputes that dominated the press for years, she has remained a representation of bravery and tenacity in spite of everything. What has she been doing recently then? To put it bluntly, she has been making waves in ways that aren't typical. Let's go back in time for a moment. Born in Mississippi, Britney Jean Spears spent her childhood participating in local talent competitions and plays. Her big break came when she was paired with future stars Christina Aguilera and Justin Timberlake on Disney's The Mickey Mouse Club. However, it was her 1999 debut album that made her famous. Britney became the face of pop music, and songs like Oops, I Did It Again, and Baby One More Time became anthems for a generation. The scrutiny increased along with her career. Early in the new millennium, Britney's life was a flurry of successful albums, sold-out tours, and ongoing criticism. However, getting renowned comes with a price. Britney's personal life was in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons by the middle of the 2000s, even at her own expense. It seemed that the world was obsessed with her narrative because of her well-publicized romances and mental health issues. Next was the conservatorship. A legal agreement was made in 2008 that would grant Britney's father authority over her financial and personal matters for more than 10 years. Supporters and admirers questioned the conservatorship's objectivity for years, with many claiming Britney was taken advantage of and coerced. As people came together to support her struggle for independence, the #FreeBritney movement grew in strength. Of course, there have been detractors of Britney's path. While some have questioned her choices, others have forecasted her public future. She hasn't felt bad about being herself in spite of this. Britney never fails to enthrall the globe in her own special manner, whether she's dancing in her living room or posting her opinions on social media. What is Britney Spears doing at the moment, and why should you care? She is undoubtedly a cultural figure, regardless of whether you have always been a fan or you are simply interested in her background. Her story serves as a reminder of the value of self-expression, the grit of perseverance, and the necessity of standing up for your rights. Furthermore, since so much of her life is still in the future, it is hard to predict what she will do. The part you've been waiting for is finally here. You must know something about Britney's recent actions. You won't want to miss it, since it could have a significant impact on her legacy. Therefore, you should watch this film through to the end. Please remember to give this movie a thumbs up and forward it to your friends if you thought it was instructive. What are your thoughts on Britney Spears' influence on popular culture? Let's start a discussion in the comments section. To ensure you never miss an update, click the subscribe button and enable notifications if you haven't already. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.